He stood at the door, pointing his finger at the woman who gave him life. "This house isn't yours anymore," he yelled. Her eyes filled with tears, not from anger, but from heartbreak. She had sacrificed everything for him. And now, she was being thrown out of her own home, by her own son. But life has a strange way of teaching lessons. Years later, karma would knock on his door. And this time, there was no one left to answer. Armin was a successful man, a high-paying job, a beautiful house, luxury cars, everything he ever wanted. But there was one thing he had forgotten: his mother, the woman who raised him single-handedly after his father passed. She worked 2 jobs, cooking in homes during the day and stitching clothes at night, just to feed him. She skipped meals so he could eat, walked miles just to afford his school fees. When he got his first job, she cried tears of joy. "Now you'll never struggle like I did," she told him. He smiled and promised to take care of her forever. But forever didn't last long. Years passed and Armin became distant. He started feeling embarrassed by her old clothes, her simple ways. He married into a wealthy family. His wife, Pooja, didn't want a village woman living with them. "She doesn't match our lifestyle," she'd whisper. Armin began to agree. He started treating his mother like a burden. One morning, after a small argument over tea, Armin snapped, "You can't stay here anymore. This house isn't yours." His mother stood silently, shocked. She looked at him, as if trying to find the boy she raised. But he was gone. She quietly packed her bag, a single suitcase, and then left. No drama, no anger, just pain. She found a room in an old-age shelter. Days turned into months. She waited every festival, every birthday, hoping he'd visit. But he never did, until one day she stopped waiting. Forever. When Armin got the call, he was busy at a corporate dinner. He didn't even attend her funeral. Years went by. Business went bad. His wife left him. Friends disappeared. He lost the house, the cars, everything. Broke, homeless, forgotten. He walked to the only place he could think of, an old-age shelter, the same one he once sent her to. The caretaker looked at him and said, "You're her son, aren't you?" He nodded, ashamed. She handed him a letter. It was written by his mother, days before her death. "I don't hate you, Armin. I just miss the little boy who used to hug me every night. If life ever gets hard, this shelter will always have space for you. Because even when the world leaves you, a mother never does." Tears rolled down his cheeks. He fell to the floor, broken. If this story moved you, don't wait for regret. Call your parents. Hug your mother. Say, "I love you," now, not later. Subscribe for more powerful true stories that reveal the price of forgetting those who raised us. Comment, "I'll never forget my mother," if you believe no success is worth losing the one who gave you everything.